Hey guys, welcome back to another Warframe episode, and this time it's about Nidus. So he's a really godlike frame. He's the infested king, the infested god, whatever you may call it. And it's just because of his survivability, because he does, he's really good at surviving, and I'll show you why. First of all, it's because he can regenerate himself. I mean, he can revive himself if he goes down by using the stacks. I'll explain the stacks more in the simulacrum. Right now, you just need to see the effect of those things which I'm talking about. So he can revive himself, and on top of that, he can redirect the damage. The damage he actually does. I mean, the damage dealt to him can be redirected to another enemy, or you can boost yourself and your teammates to increase their damage, which is really great. So he is really good in surviving, and as you can see, here are a lot of infested enemies, but they just can't kill me just because of my survivability. I wanted to go solo and check him that how good is he at surviving. And oh my god, let me tell you, I was amazed. I was not expecting this good. I was not expecting him to be this good. Seriously. I can just stand here and let them kill me. Just check this out. I'll just stand here and let them kill me and they won't be able to. Because I'm redirecting all the damage to that enemy right there, to which I have linked myself. All the damage has been redirected to that enemy which I've linked myself to. And it's not only true for these low level enemies, it works even with the high level enemies. It redirects too much damage to the other enemies, and also with my arcane grace on my Sienna, he is totally immortal. So I will show you guys how good is he at surviving in the simulacrum. And even if I don't choose it, I can let myself die right here. Just to show you guys that how good he can regenerate himself. Let me stack 15 of the mutations because it requires 15 mutations to actually regenerate yourself. So I have 15 now, and let me show you guys how can he regenerate himself. Like they're trying to kill me and I can just press 3 and attach myself to an enemy and I will be immortal back to immortality. But now let's remove that and try to get killed. And check out his regeneration ability. It's just like Wukong's, but it's a bit different. You need to have 15 stacks for per revival, because when you revive, those stacks are consumed. No energy is consumed and you will be back with some amount of health. Plus he has a really nice passive to regenerate his health, which is really fast. To be honest, it is really good. And you can see they are trying to kill me and they just can't. I'll show you how fast I can regenerate myself. I can revive myself. So I just revived myself and you can see it consumed my stack, so I'm gonna get my stack back like this. Okay, so let's head to simulacrum now, shall we? Okay guys, so I'm back in Simulacrum and now let's check the abilities first before checking the build. So the first ability is called Virulence, and what it does is it does damage, 392 damage, and it refunds energy when you hit an enemy. The amount of energy refunded is 5.5, and the length of the damage, I mean, when you press 1 it launches infested, like the growth, infested growth onto the ground, and the range of that attack is 23 meters, which is pretty good because I'm not even using overextended. It's just stretch mode for range, so it's pretty good. Then energy refunded is 5.5, which is also good if you are able to hit multiple enemies, and I'll show you that how to hit multiple enemies in one attack. Now next ability is called Larva. What it does is it launches a pod, infested pod, which has tentacles, I mean tendrils, and it actually grabs all the enemies and brings them closer to itself, which is really good CC, but the ability radius is 17 meters, which is, I think, kinda okay because Orban's Vortex isn't as good as this Frame's ability. So it's better than Wobben's Vortex. Then ability duration is 6.6, which is fine for me because you don't need it that much if you are making a tank build rather than a CC build. Then the third ability is called Parasitic Link. What it does is you can either link yourself to an enemy and the damage will be redirected to the enemy. Your damage will be increased if you link yourself to an ally, then the allies and your damage both will be increased. Then the duration of this ability is 57 seconds, which is also pretty good because I'm only using prime continuity um, for duration. Then the last ability is called Ravenous. So the ability duration for this one is 13 meters. What it does is it creates infested growth all around you and it spawns maggots in them. What they do is that they feast on your target, all the target which are inside that area. They all feed on them and they increase your stack. So as your stack increases, you will be more invulnerable because you will have more chances of reviving yourself because per revival consumes your 15 stacks, so which is pretty good. Then I'll show you how to use this properly. Let's get my complete energy and let's select 8 heavy gunners with level 105. So in order to get energy, I will first latch them all together like this by using my second ability. You can see it's pretty good. Then I will hit them. So I'll just build my stack up first. So I have 15 stacks now and I can use my fourth. My fourth consumes no energy. I mean my third and fourth ability consumes no energy, it just consumes a stack. The fourth ability consumes 3 stacks and the third ability consumes 1 stack. So you gotta make your stacks before you can use those abilities, right? And you can see my stack is increasing because yeah, my stack is denoted by that red circle and it's increasing because of the maggots which are consuming on these enemies. It's pretty good. Plus, by your first you also get some extra energy back. This is really good, guys. And when you use your first, its damage increases every time. I mean, the more enemies you hit, the more damage you will do, right? You can see my damage is increasing. One is already out. Oh my god, all of them are out. Now there's only one left. And he's down as well. So you can see how good he is. Now I'll show you the tanking ability of this frame. Let's test some gunners now because I already have a stack, so I don't need to worry about getting stacks now. And check this out, guys. Check this out. check my health. I'm actually immortal right now. And even if I remove this, even if they kill me, I have enough stack to revive myself. You can see I revived myself just now. So I revived myself again. It consumed 15 stacks. And I can revive myself as long as I have 15 stacks. Now, every time you revive yourself, you won't be able to, I mean, you won't have your full health. It will just return a portion of your health, which is also pretty good because you have 1k health and you revive yourself with 800 health, which is also pretty good. And you can see I am on max health and they are not able to use my health. So as long as I'm attached to this enemy, I'm good to go. And before you change enemy, make sure to stun them by your first ability. It provides a little short amount of stun. Yeah, let's get them in here. And let's get more stack by using our fourth ability and spawning some maggots in there. Oh, you guys can't kill me. He's really good. So, you can see I'm really immortal because I have Arcane Grace on my CM mana, so it helps a lot. Because right now, with my build, I'm redirecting 90% of damage and rest of the damage is neutralized by my Arcane Grace because it's always regenerating my health really fast. Let's kill this one as well. He's dead. So this is pretty good. Now let's test some bombards, right? Because they do a really high amount of damage and the Arcane Grace doesn't trigger us that much against bombards because of the slow fire rate. So let's test the ability of survivability without the Arcane Grace. Let's latch them. Okay, I latched myself. So all the damage is being redirected. About 90% of the damage they're dealing to me is being redirected to that enemy right there. Right, so I can peacefully kill them one by one without any problem. This is hilarious, guys. They just can't kill me. As long as let's stun him and change my blade because it was about to turn off the duration. So they're all dead now, and you can see this is really awesome frame. uh, he's now my most favorite tank right now in the game. I think some people might say that it's kinda OP, but there are some downside to him as well because to have that much damage reduction and to have that much energy per stack, you gotta sacrifice your efficiency from the build, and which is not that good. So this is my build right here. I didn't forma him because it's not really needed right now. You can be tanked without a forma, but if you forma him 1 or 2 times, he will be really awesome. You can put max efficiency build along with blind, I mean not max efficiency, but you can have a really nice amount of efficiency. So this is my build right here. Prime continuity, streamline, steel fiber, because he has a really nice decent amount of armor from the base with vitality for health. I'm not using vigor, I'm using flow, because you don't need that small amount of boost to your health. Then I'm using fleeting expertise for efficiency, stretch for a little bit range, and blind rage for, for having more strength, because more strength you have, the more damage reduction you get. So the stats on this build are, for my fourth, for my third, I'm getting 90% damage reduction, which is really really great, and damage increases 49% if you cast it on your ally, so which is also very good. Plus it has 29-meter range, which is also really good. You can roam around about in 29 meters of diameter around your enemy, or around your ally, to which you have linked yourself, so that's really good. Then for the first ability, I am doing 932 damage, initial damage. If you hit more, you get more boost to your next attack, so that's really good. If you hit 5 enemies uh, in one time, you're gonna get an extra damage over your next hit, so that's really good. Then energy refunded is 5.5, which is also really good. Length is, the diameter, or you can say the range, is 23 meters, which is also really good. So this is a overall very nice frame. You can be a really nice damage frame, you can be a really nice tank at the same time, and you can be a really nice core control frame as well. So that was my video about Nidus, and I hope you guys liked it. And in my next video, I'll be reviewing Hema, and the Hyodo, which is the which are the weapons released with Nidus. So if you liked it, then please like and subscribe, leave a comment if you want, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, goodbye.